welcome back to Apple Bobbing for Idiots with me, your host, Carl Dinkins. First of all, get a big barrel full of water. It's very easy to find. Some people don't have barrels these days, but big industries do. Go to a big factory, steal a barrel. Problem solved. Fill it with water. Try not to fill it with irradiated water. Try to fill it with water friendly enough for you to be able to put your face into it. Or, not just your face, other people's face in the vicinity. They might want to have a go at apple bobbing as well. That is true. So, make sure you do that. Anyone who wants a frog woman pole, I certainly do. Start digging and acre B1. It's not my fault if it's gone by the time you get there. I wanted a frog woman pole almost all of my life. We have a special offer there in stunning cello. There's always a wide variety of other items as well. Why not stop by? Alright. Some crowd right there. Who we got here? Pierce. Hey, how you been, Jelly Bean? I know. You're real bummed that I left, right? Well, that's the way it goes. Even if our paths never meet again, we'll still be friends. Keep rocking. He left? Pierce, I thought we were cool. Bob in Oxford. Mitzi, Cherry. Ed! We got Ed. Ed is new. We can go and see Ed. Ed's just down here. Let's go talk to Ed. Do you want to go apple bobbing, Ed? Maybe we could spend some time together. Hello, Ed. He's a horse. Get it? Oh, look at his hair. Nice to meet you, Greenhorn. Oh, I got you. Explody's your name. Now I follow. My name's Ed. It's a pleasure meeting you. It is a pleasure, isn't it? For everybody involved. How many times are we gonna run into you today? 4. I don't need no stick and umbrella. It's not normally anyway, but this weather is so awful. Yeah. That's right. I'm a role model. I gotta think about the children. If I didn't use an umbrella, no one would. Then they'd all catch colds. I couldn't take the guilt. So that's why I'm using an umbrella. It's for the sake of Finkla. You better be grateful. This guy's gonna be a real handful. Oh, gotta watch out for this guy. Oh. So that's that. Do you want me to keep talking about the apple bobbing? Because I will. Apple bobbing for idiots. Do you think it was weird that somebody made like a self-help guide, like blank for idiots, blank for dummies, and everybody was like, "I'm a dummy, give it to me," and he made like a ton of money off that. And you're like, guys, have some more self-esteem. You're not all dummies. Just because somebody explains something to you in a simple way doesn't mean you're a dummy. You know what I mean? What's wrong with people? Why? What? Are you all okay? Okay, let's see what we get here. Cello, sign. I want to buy some more candy, but I have no room. I have room for 4, so I'll buy 4. Oh, I could sell some things. I could have room for 5. Kalay, it's a wonderful day. What do we got? What is this? Tower pizza. I think we have a tower pizza. No need to keep one. There's a black paint. Oh, get our house back. Oh. Somebody painted our house blue, and I didn't appreciate it. Pressure, but if you don't buy a particular paint today, you may not be able to get it for a while. Let me sweep the deal and paint the roof for you for a low price. 980 bells. That is good. That's a deal. That's incredible. 980 bells is less than it costs to buy a rock upstairs, so that's incredible. Now give me some candy. Sweet, sweet candy. Now, do you get the candy for successfully bobbing for apple? Because the problem I have with the apple bobbing business is that if you bob for apples, your prize is an apple. I talked about candy apples before on the show, about how or caramel apples, about how stupid they are. Because you're like, delicious, it's caramel. And then you're like, oh, it's apple. You know? Why not just give kids caramel? I know it's bad for them, but they love caramel, even they don't like apples. I like how years ago, back in the day, back in the oldie times, somebody was like, what's the sweetest thing we could eat? It's gotta be apples. Apples are the sweetest. There's no other fruit as sweet as apple. Even though there clearly is. But they were like, nope, we're gonna go apple. We're gonna go apple bobbing. Simple. We're gonna cover it in caramel. And the kids are like, wait a minute, caramel is sweeter than apple? And they're like, no, 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 no. It'd be ridiculous. Anyway, apple bobbing for idiots. For dum-dums. For maroons. For morons. Where was I? So step 1, steal a barrel. Very important. Also fill a barrel full of water that's not what did I say? Irradiated? There's no radiation in it. Hi Mitzi, you wanna go apple bobbing with me? Not a euphemism. Unless you wanted to be, that's totally fine. What can I do for you, Mew? Tell me, Mew. I've gotten really into gardening lately. It's really rewarding. I grow flowers and peach trees. Wow, congratulations. It's very nice of you. Thank you, Mitzi. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, make sure the water isn't like radiated or poisonous or deadly in any way, or else people will not want to play your apple bobbing game. Make it as inviting as possible. Try not to put scorpions in it. Did you know scorpions could swim? Your guests didn't until they see all the scorpions swimming in your apple bobbing water. Remove all the scorpions with your enclosed scorpion removal scoop that is in the pack when you buy the apple bobbing, Apple Dinkins, apple bobbing survival kit. What do they call him? Was it Apple Dinkins? Carl Dinkins? What do they call the guy at the beginning? Somebody go back and watch it. Tell me what it was. I think it was Carl Dinkins. Peter Dinkins? Samuel Dinkins. Samuel Dinkins sounds like an apple bobbing expert, doesn't it? I'm gonna stick with that. Samuel Dinkins. Okay. Second of all, what do you need to do? You need to get the apples. What are you gonna do? How are they gonna bob for apples? Otherwise, you've just got a big barrel, and 4 people are putting their face in the water. Very few people are gonna accept that game. It's legitimate. There needs to be some sort of prize. And what's the best prize of all? Apple. So we need to get some apples. Apples can be purchased at most local grocery stores or high-chain supermarkets. However, if you cannot get your hands on apples and or you have spent all your budget on something else, for example, trying to make sure the water isn't irradiated, then I suggest finding an orchard and stealing the apples under the cover of darkness. These days, I have found that many people who own orchards do not police those orchards as thoroughly as they should. Back in the day, orchard thieves were shot on sight or fed to the dogs, but these days, orchard owners are much more lenient with their guarding and their punishment of apple thieves. So, estimate how many guests you have and how many apples you need. You wouldn't want to take too many apples. You wouldn't want to waste them. Oh, I got candy. I gotta put that candy away. Probably should have done that before I started walking around, but oh well, here I am. Yes, estimate how many apples you want. Get a bag. Put the apples in the bag. Cover of darkness. I would recommend not using a torch. Just use your own sense of smell and touch to find the apples, pick the apples, place the apples inside of your bag. It's simple. I recommend no more than 7 or 8 apples. You don't want to go overboard. You don't want to take the whole tree. The farmer will notice. The orchard owner will definitely notice more than 8 apples being taken from his tree. However, it depends on how much of a trail you leave, whether or not he's going to be able to catch you. I recommend not leaving a trail and not having the orchard farmer owner be able to catch you. Those are my handy hints for apple thieving. Anyway, once you're home, take the apples, shine them up real nice, put them into the apple bobbing liquid, commonly known as water. Okay? Now, I would recommend putting them in the water at an approximate time to when your guests are coming over. If your guests aren't coming for the next week, no need to put the apples in the water. Keep them refrigerated or keep them safe until the guests arrive. Although I would also say there's no need to steal the apples until relatively close to when your guests are arriving. I would steal your apples probably the day before your guests come. Then, when your guests are an hour away, plant the apples into the water, and then your guests will arrive. You'll have some casual small talk, some chit chat. You'll all have a beverage of some kind, and then you will go, oh, wouldn't you like to play apple bobbing? You reveal your apple bobbing tank to the world, and they say, yes, I would like to go apple bobbing. Wonderful surprise this is. You will be surprised how many of your guests will say, boy, I haven't been apple bobbing in ages. This is a wonderful gift. Thank you very much for this. This is lovely. Oh, this takes me back to being a youngster in the 1840s. We used to apple bob all of the time. It is wonderful. So you will really bring out a lot of nostalgia with people. You will also soon find out who really likes apples. They will go the hardest at the apple bobbing game, and they will win. It's not just a tale of endurance. It's about people who, well, not just about people who like apples either. It's about people who want to prove that they are the best at everything. They're very competitive spirits. And a good way to do that, to show that off, is with the apple bobbing. So there you go. At the end of the evening, whoever has bobbed the most apples the prize that they win is an apple. The apple that they bobbed, it's all for them. Try to limit it to two apples per character. You don't want somebody coming in and running away with the whole show. That's just not fair on the other guests. And you want to be fair to the other guests, don't you? After all this, your friends should say that you put on a perfectly great show. They'll pat you on the back, congratulate you for a wonderful party, and you will be the talk of the time. Everybody will admire you and think that you're cool, and a statue of bravery and excellence. And will speak of you in great terms for the rest of the year. So there you go. The advantages of going apple bobbing. I think you'll find it's a great activity. Why not give it a go? That's it. That's the end of today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow for more adventures. I can't wait to see you there. It'll be fun. Goodbye.